Since 2021, we've had 17 new series start in Weekly Shonen Jump, 6 of which have since been cancelled in less than 30 chapters. But more importantly, we've seen 6 new battle series, which is 4 less than last year. And only Doron and Elusive Samurai are still serialized. Weekly Shonen Jump is difficult to break down when it comes to what they pick up and what they drop. And to say that there'll be no more battle shonen series to come out in the magazine is a bit of a bait, but I've really been enjoying the non-action focused series that have been coming out recently. Blue Box and PPP have been very interesting, especially Blue Box. I've been enjoying every single chapter of both of them so far, but it's mainly the newer series that I want to talk about that's come out in the last, 2 months or so. The first is Akane Banashi, which tells the story of Akane and her pursuit to become a Rakugo pro, which is basically a one-person show where they tell folktales. It's far more in-depth than that, and the rules and techniques are explained during the first few chapters. I'm a huge fan of expressive facial expression when it comes to manga, and during the performances there's plenty. It goes deep into Rakugo culture, and I didn't expect to enjoy this one as much as I did. The story performances don't go on for too long, and it's not too difficult to digest. You probably won't know most of the stories, but you'll probably know the one that goes jubilee jubilee. Now, the rest of it just follows Akane learning new skills and just better understanding her craft. It definitely feels like a breath of fresh air for Shonen Jump, and the sales definitely speak for themselves. Super Smartphone is another series that I'm really enjoying. I've heard people compare it to Death Note, and honestly, I kind of get the same feeling. Having Q find this smartphone that can find almost anything using a Google ripoff doesn't seem like it would be too interesting, but it can find money on the floor left in the local area, or more importantly, a missing person. Within the first chapter, you understand the main character's drive to find his missing sister, but not all of the functions for the smartphone are accessible, so there are a few steps that need to be taken before they're unlocked. This one is full of suspense, and though I said it's like Death Note, the art style and pacing are totally different. It's similar in its mystery and how thrilling it can be. I just hope that it doesn't lose its focus and move away too far from the premise, because then it might just turn a little bit silly. I recently just caught up with Earthchild. I think this is the oldest out of all of the new gen. This was actually really hard to explain. The main character is trying to bring back his superhero wife down from space, who is frozen there because she was trying to save the world. Now, this happens a few chapters in, but the first few chapters just throw you into the story. It's kind of like a flashback that you get halfway through a series to give you more of a connection to the main characters. Except there's no connection at all. This dude just loves his wife. I don't dislike this one, and I don't particularly hate it either. I just don't really have a connection to the characters, and I don't know, I just feel like I don't care all that much. It's also a little bit dialogue heavy at times, but maybe that's just because I'm not particularly enjoying it. Aliens Area and Ruri Dragon are the 2 newest series as of the last few weeks. Ruri Dragon has been an instant hit. It's cute. Its conversations are super quick. The secret to her turning into a dragon is really intriguing. It's an overall funny, wholesome read, and I think most people are just hoping that it doesn't turn into a battle shonen series. Out of all of the new series so far, Aliens Area is the only new action battle-esque series to start. I've enjoyed the first 3 chapters. The art style is different enough that it keeps me interested. It's basically like Men in Black, but set in Japan, and Will Smith has Luffy's haki and devil fruit powers. We've had a load of battle series cancelled in the Weekly Shonen Jump, so it wouldn't surprise me if we get a load come through the ashes and probably overswarm the magazine once again. Though I would love to see another mystery series much like Super Smartphone. But either way, I'm really enjoying these non-action series, considering that's pretty much all I've been reading the past few months. But let me know if you are enjoying any of the new series, and yeah, I guess I'll see you next time.